Good Sunday afternoon. We're on our way to head towards the parks. We're either going to check out Universal Studios and see if they have any type of soft opening for Diagon Alley, which is extremely doubtful based off of what we're seeing on Twitter, or we may go to the water parks over by Disney to at least catch some water and go in the lazy river for a little bit. So either way, it should be an awesome day. And there's beautiful downtown Orlando. All 10 or 11 buildings that we have that are tall. And here we go, driving 40 miles an hour once you get to the theme parks, because folks in Florida, especially by the parks, people can't drive for nothing. Universal Studios, we are in you. ET 261, remember that. But more importantly, you know what I like about Universal Studios? They bring the action to you. Who would have think that you'd be able to park right next to Bumblebee, folks? Autobots in the garage. Notice anything? Again, Universal, escalators not working. In case you were wondering, the rental entrance is right there. On the floor. I feel like the dinosaur would really kind of be attacking me at this point. Oh, wait. It's hard to tell now, but just a couple of minutes ago it was pouring out here and everybody ran for cover, which is really funny considering that most of the time people come to Orlando to go to theme parks, and on a day like today, which is about 100, they wait in line for about an hour to get on a ride to get them wet. But I guess the rules don't apply when you're on City Walk, which is funny. This is a line to get in. Islands of Adventure. I always feel like there should be a line here, like there is at the airports for expert travelers, because the holdup is usually people that don't know what they're doing and are just new to the parks.
Do you know what the wait is?
We took a detour, and we're going on the carousel in Seussland, and I wish you guys could smell just how bad it is here. Because I'm pretty sure there were some kids that might have eaten before they've gotten on the ride. Let's leave it at that. Whee! I'm very disappointed. This horn totally didn't work. Look at that. Yeah. Potter Watch 2014 Hogsmeade version. There's one person working over there. And some people standing around. There's not even a security person over here. That's how you know it's not looking too bright for any type of soft openings. So one thing, I don't think I mentioned the last time, or I may have, so excuse me if I'm repeating myself. You see the ticket booths that they have here? That's just not a facade for the Hogsmeade station. You will be required to have a multi-park ticket, multi-park same-day ticket for Universal if you're going on Hogwarts Express. And the ticket windows are there in case you have a singular park ticket for Islands of Adventure, at least on this side, and you wanted to go over to Diagon Alley, you'll need that other ticket, and they'll be here to sell them. So I'd expect lines over on this side as well. Dear Lord. There's a happy guy in 100-degree temperature.
Hello, mate, you're on.
Hello? Mary's happy and hot. We're going to take a trip in the store because we've heard that they're selling the interactive wands inside.
What's the name of the bar?
This is the wand shop over here.
I can tell, yeah? Please, follow me. First that was our last
So we were just able to buy the interactive wand at Dervish and Bangs, and the price was $35. Apparently the price is going up to $45 when the park opens full time, and the reason why it's $35 now is because they don't give you the instructions on how to use the interactive wand. I think that there is instructions that you can find by using Google and going to some other sites online, so just as a heads up, you can get them now before waiting online forever on July 8th. You just need to kind of not listen to what folks are telling you in the park, because the teams in the park outside of the store were definitely telling us that they're not available yet. We're back at Hogsmeade Bar in Hogsmeade. Again, letting us some Hogsmeade beer instead of butterbeer. Mary's going butterbeer, and she's fast and furious on Facebook or Twitter. And we're just going to sit down for a while because it started raining out again. And we don't feel like getting soaked. So, Potter Watch is on hold for a little bit because, as you can see, it is absolutely pouring outside. Holy moly. The rain is only getting worse. Any minute I'm expecting to see the Wicked Witch of the East fly by. Since we've been in here and we're still waiting for the rain to subside completely, we're going to get something to eat. Hogsmeade. Theme park standards, you're almost empty. Thank you, rain.
Thank you very much.
Mary's gonna unbox the wand so we can all see together.
That beer smells so good.
So this is the wand that we got. Apparently there's 13 different kinds. We got the one with the little skull, and it wasn't my idea.
I like the skull.
It's about the same length as the regular Harry Potter wands, but actually I think it looks a little cooler. So Mary's gonna do the wand thing, and we'll see if it works. Just try it. Just go ahead and...
No, I'm done doing this.
Say it loud. You have to say it out loud.
Oh, it's fun. Watch it. It's not gonna, maybe it spins all by itself. Oh, it does.
It did it.
Yeah, well, it spins at a
So I
certain.
think we're having a little bit of fun, because I'm pretty sure the wands are not working yet. The woman in the store at least told us the wands don't go active until Diagon Alley, but what we can see on Twitter is looks like some of the TMs were using them. Some of the items were doing the things already, so I can't really tell if it was doing anything special. I don't know. Now we're totally watching other people do it. Oh, it works!
Can I go the other way?
The tape measure works. We just couldn't get it to go the right way.
I guess they're
It turns out, Mary and I are not very good wizards. There was an old woman that could definitely get the things to work, so we were wrong. At least some of the pieces are working in here. But we either have like a wand, which I really don't believe. I think it's user error. We're gonna have to spend more time and try to figure out what the heck we're doing wrong. So, the good news is there's people in the ticket booth, which we haven't seen before. And Potter Watch out here in Hogsmeade is growing a little bit, which might be a good sign. So are we going to get in tonight? Tomorrow?
I swear.
So it's 6:25, we're still at Hogsmeade, and we're just holding out hope until about 7 o'clock or so for soft openings. And once it hits 7 o'clock, we're going to head back home if nothing's open, because we got other things to do. But as you can see over here, there's not a whole lot of people waiting. I think on this side of Hogsmeade, probably 20 or 30 people. And from what we can see on Twitter on the other side of the park, on Universal Studios side, probably about 100 people or so, which is kind of crazy. Mary's sitting here.
Yes, however, I won't say no to you hanging out here. Just like
While people are going back to the ticket booth again.
Come on, Brandy.
So now it's 5 to 7, and we're still waiting in Hogsmeade, but you can see the ticket takers are actually working behind the counter at this point.
They kind of do a setup.
So we'll see how things go. Look over my shoulder. There's a sign on that says, "Please do not climb." I know in the past we talked about unwritten rules at theme parks, like taking your picture far away. When something says "do not climb," that's what it means. And yes, we kind of gave up on Harry Potter, because it's 7:15 at this point, and we've kind of just been meandering around all day. I guess it's better than sitting on the couch, because we had all of our chores done, but it's kind of beat. One thing of note, and I'm not going to go on a long rant about this, but if Universal had an annual pass holder preview, none of this extra waiting and the Potter Watch or anything else would really be going on, because folks would be satiated and happy and not have to worry about trying to get in the park before thousands of other people get in the park. So I think there's room for improvement there somewhere. Poor Buckbeak. I hope they have a Buckbeak attraction in a new park. He's the best character in the movies. So after waiting hours on the other side of the park, Islands of Adventure, we're now seeing on Twitter that a group of 50 or so people got in on the studio side. So we're gonna check it out, see how it goes. Oh, Optimus Prime. The Transformers ride is 1,000,000 times better than the latest Transformers movie. It's a fact. The train is moving, but we're not on it. And here we are much later than we anticipated being in the parks. Now on the studio side for Potter Watch 2014. So now we ended up rushing back over to the studio side to see if there was any chance of people getting in. People tweeted that they got in. I don't think that it's actually true. And we're probably going to head out in a little while again anyway. We're going to leave the studios. There's nothing going on over here. The funny thing is that I think there's probably more people waiting outside hoping that they would open the gates for a soft opening for Harry Potter than there is for any of the regular rides here. Because as we go through now, Disaster's got 15 minutes. Transformers was down to about 15 minutes. And even Despicable Me was about 25 minutes before. So, just kind of funny. Goodbye, Dragon. We shall meet again. So Mary and I were just talking about the fact that it's kind of funny. When Jaws closed down, everybody was up in arms and everybody was complaining about the fact that the ride was no longer going to be available. Now, it's like long since a memory, and people are focused on Harry Potter, of course, naturally. But we just saw a Jaws shirt in the store when we were leaving the park, and I thought that would be the most brilliant way to go into Diagon Alley when it finally opens. But I'm not quite sure if anybody else would kind of get the humor. So, I think we're going to prepare our little Jaws tribute. So, at least we have this to go home to.
Not too shabby.
So I know I should not be filming while I'm driving, but I mean, come on, man. This is what I'm talking about in Orlando when I say we have the worst drivers. What are you gaining by driving on that guy's bumper like that? Other than the fact that you are definitely going to cause an accident. So by the way, as we wrap up here, this is the wand that we picked up. The interactive one. Just try to get it out of the package. You can see again, you get a little skull. I don't know if you can see the tip is kind of like a black or a different color. That's the RFID sensor in it. And there it is all together. There's 13 different wands that you can get at the shop. Obviously, if you see the video, we couldn't get anything to really work that well, probably because we suck at being wizards. But I think it might take a little bit more practice, and we will get it done. We didn't get into Diagon Alley today. Again, we'll get that done at some point too, but no rush. We may stop by the parks at some point during the week to see how things are going. If not, the next time that we might be able to get by there would be Sunday maybe, because I think Saturday we may go over to Hollywood Studios. They have something going on for Frozen, and we may go to the water park and actually enjoy something else besides Universal Studios this time. So, and Star Wars weekends. So, thank you for watching, and thanks a lot for subscribing. If you're not subscribing yet, click the subscribe button. If you like what you see, click the like button. And thank you very much. We appreciate everybody. Thanks.